Hello, I'm Mike Hembree. I'm the chairman of the IHG Owners Association. And with me today is Kirk Kinsell, president of the Americas for IHG. Hi, Kirk.
Good morning, Mike.
For almost 60 years, the IHG Owners Association has worked with IHG to strengthen hotel brands and work very closely with the company. Lately, we've looked for ways to work even closer together to increase owner margins through strengthening brands. We're changing our ways of working. And Kirk, what do you think the most important reasons are to change these ways of working?
Well, I think you said it, Mike. It's about a shared commitment around strengthening our brands. You know, we are committed together to drive our brands towards first choice, to be with guests and with owners. I think that we've had a huge level of engagement with the association over the years, but I'm not sure we've always been really focused on those key drivers that are going to make the biggest difference. And so pushing that through both your agenda and our agenda, but making that an aligned agenda, I think is critical to our success.
I absolutely agree. We've been working on a lot of great things. We've had a lot of initiatives, a lot of meetings, but it feels like that we can focus. We've done good work, but we need great results. There's no reason why we can't get them either. Richard and the rest of the executive committee with IHG is firmly behind us. We're lined up. I think that we've got a great opportunity here.
You know, the biggest change from my perspective at IHG is that we've got an agenda, as you say, with Richard and the executive committee, and that agenda reflects exactly the agenda which is the one that we're working on together with the IHG Owners Association. And so we're able to allocate the resources appropriately. The work is aligned, and we're pulling together in terms of looking for the same results.
It was good to agree on that in Oklahoma City. Before I became chairman, we met there for our chairman's planning session, where we agreed to focus our efforts together at the executive committee level on 5 key areas. And those are, they start with strengthening brands. We want to strengthen brands to increase owner margin and result in IHG margin as well. We think it's really important to have a strong company supporting strong brands. Makes perfect sense for us to be aligned in that area, and I feel like we are. I'm looking really forward to the year.
We've spent the last couple of days together working with the new committees, and it was a really exciting time. The enthusiasm and the passion for our brands is palpable. I heard you describe our new ways of working to the committees as a Parthenon. Can you explain that to everyone?
I had a lot of help with that. You know, the Parthenon's not in Oklahoma City, and I know that's a big surprise to you, but we don't have a lot of Parthenon-type buildings, but it helps describe our 5 ways of working. We've got the brand strength piece, kind of the roof that covers everything. And it's held up by the work we want to do energizing general managers. Brand managers are the general managers. They're the ones that keep the brand promise. Then we want to master the IHG revenue tools in every hotel, along with relentlessly pursuing standards that really matter. And the foundations around our corporate responsibility. Hotels have been in communities doing the right things for as long as there's been a hotel. It's a natural for us. The 2 executive committees, the Owners Association and IHG Executive Committee, have agreed to work together on those 5 areas, and that's very exciting. It was very exciting for the committees. We both saw it. They jumped right in the middle and just could not wait to start doing this important work together. It was a great 2 days. I agree with you.
It's an interesting visual for all of us in terms of the Parthenon, that's for sure, but it certainly says a lot in terms of the big roof, the 3 pillars, and then, of course, the strong foundation, because what we do in the hotel business matters.
It does matter. It's very important to our communities. It's important to the people that work in the business. The hotel business has been very good to my family, and I know that each one of our committee members, our chairs, our vice chairs, all of our members are absolutely committed to our business together. What we want to do is work together to enrich the volunteer experience and at the same time bring a higher level of hotel performance to the table for our entire system.
It's a great, great outcome. Let's work together to achieve it.
Kirk, that sounds great. I think we are aligned. We know what we're wanting to do. What does success look like for us?
Well, like you, we want to see it in the numbers for sure. Things like driving RGI, RevPAR, certainly revenue share is important, and of course converting that in terms of improving margins and driving return on investment for owners, critical. But I think really you and I both know that our guests, our customers, they vote with their feet, and right now it's really critically important that we drive a great guest experience and a terrific value for those guests in terms of the choices they have across the occasions that they stay in hotels. So heartbeat for me is a really critical measurement in terms of driving the performance of our brands and strengthening them so we can be first choice.
Heartbeat is a great measurement of our customers' response to our work. As we increase our quality and we increase our heartbeat score, we'll get a RevPAR lift. They are related. There's no question about that. So I know our committees are committed to raising heartbeat scores across the board. We're going to strengthen brands, we're going to influence customers, we're going to raise our RevPAR, and our margin is going to follow. This is going to be a great year. We're looking forward to working with IHG for our big plans going forward. And I thank you and IHG for your cooperation and continued leadership.
Well, Mike, thank you for your leadership, for the officers, for the board. We're looking forward to a great year of working and winning together.